national network. So we have 42 national offices, including CESPRESIL as one of our key national offices, and over 7,000 practice enterprises in classrooms around the world, and more than 200,000 trainees and students that participate in the Practice Enterprise program each year. Worldwide, we can see the big star in Brazil, which is one of our key member countries, and we have practice enterprises across South America, North America, across Asia, and across Europe and into Africa. This is in the Americas. You can see that, of course, our most important practice enterprises in the Americas are located in Brazil, but we also have practice enterprises across North and South America. Here's a little map, a little list of the countries in our national network. We have the most important country in the world, of course, is Brazil, that we can see on the left. But we also have other important countries, including all of our 4 countries, Canada, Lithuania, Germany, and the Czech Republic, as well as many other countries from around the world. A little bit about the concept of practice enterprises. So the concept is very adaptable. So we can see practice enterprises in secondary education students, like we have in Brazil also, vocational educational students, also in Brazil. But around the world, we also have practice enterprises for university students, for disabled and disadvantaged students and groups, as well as for aspiring entrepreneurs that we also have in Brazil. And we also have practice enterprises specifically for adults who are looking to be reintegrated and get new jobs, or what we call job seekers. So many different groups that use the Practice Enterprise Network worldwide. We talk a lot since the start of this crazy pandemic about what is the future of the practice enterprise and how can we use this concept to better learn the new business skills that we've taken on inside the pandemic. So one important element is the digitalization of the labor market, that we're doing things like online trade fairs. We're learning to use tools like Google Meet and Teams, Microsoft Teams and Zoom, and all of these new technologies. We're learning about internationalization at home. So you have this wonderful presentation from these 4 strangers from different countries around the world. But using this practice enterprise concept, you can get in touch with trainers and trainees and students from all around the world and get this international experience from your homes in Brazil. Also, the practice enterprise is very good for learning about entrepreneurial training. So you're learning about how to manage your business. And maybe some of you in the future will become real entrepreneurs and start your own business once you're completed with the practice enterprise training. And we have a lot of countries that have started with mentorships in real world companies. So companies that are linked or closely tied with the practice enterprise and selling the real products of these companies. So these are some of the elements that we're trying to implement in the practice enterprise of the future and what you're starting to see in your practice enterprise training in Brazil. So why is the concept so successful in Brazil and around the world? Well, because it's a very common concept. So you can see here that what you're doing as trainees and students in Brazil will be the same as what trainees and students in other countries are doing. So you're able to make a transaction or a trade and send your commercial information from Brazil over to Germany, just like what you would do in real life. Here are some images of some model practice enterprises to give you an idea about what happens around the world. So we have here some pictures from practice enterprises in South Korea, from Spain, from Austria, from Germany, from Palestine, and from Italy. So you can see that no matter where the practice enterprise is around the world, that the trainees and the students are doing the same activities that you're doing in your classrooms in Brazil.